Happy Saturday! Sleepy Saturday to me. Welcome, everybody. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had some technical difficulties to work out, but we're all good. Oh, Schrodinger, you mean Wim? He dead or alive? Or both? My money's on both. Hi Wim, hi Sefin, hi Seraphoy, Seraphoy, forgive me, it's a mouthful. Biggie, Eamon, you're here early today. Hey Todd Kaputs, I like it. Oh guys, oh happy Valentine's Day, well thank you. It's Valentine's Day for you in the future. It's almost Valentine's Day here. Thank you, that's very sweet of you. It's been a bit of a day, you guys, I gotta be honest. It's been a heck of a day. I'm just a little tired. But that's why I've been looking forward to this stream all day. Looking forward to just being able to relax with you guys and chat and relax with some nice tunes and some drawing. So, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. I like to tell myself that every year that it doesn't bother me. But every day, and then we get to the day before Valentine's Day or the morning of Valentine's Day, and I get in a funk. So I don't know if I know I'm not the only one. So don't play a tiny violin for me or anything. Ah, you sacrificed your sleep. To which god did you sacrifice your sleep? That's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to pick a deity to sacrifice your whatever's to. So, let me see. Ooh. AC file. I have to find my reference photo for this. So, to those that care about such things, I'm not really I'm doing a self-portrait, but some would say not really because I'm working from a photo and not from life. But I have a very nice photo of me that I can work from for this. So let's see. Where is my reference photo? Hey Modbot, what'd you do with my nice reference photo? It took me forever to find. I'm very picky about my photos of me. It's Palentine's Day. I like that. Oh. I love that. Yeah, when I remember reading somewhere that that when you guys are kids and you go to school, you give each other little valentines with like candies and stuff. Oh, there it is. I found it. Excellent. Buried deep. Oh, whoopsie doodles. Okay. Oh, right. Reference photos. Everybody. All right. Here we go. 1 second, everybody. Listen, you guys. Listen. There's nothing to see here. Oh gosh. Well, that's fine. That's about what this day has been for me. So it all works. Oh, don't worry, my friend. You'll catch it in the replay, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm in this really cool program called Rebel, and it's really cool because it does awesome watercolor effects. And so as I'm doing this, you'll probably notice that there's a little bit of lag because the watercolor is really CPU hungry. So, but that's just for the background. I just do a nice wash background, and then we'll go into the details of my self-portrait. So like I was saying, some people would say it doesn't count if you're doing it from a photo, but I think it counts. All right, so this is kind of, this is a bit landscape, this is a landscape portrait, or this landscape format for the purposes of this stream, so I'm gonna have to, but the photo is portrait, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking. But we'll do the watercolor background first. So we'll start with yellow, because I want it to be a green background, because we're in the woods, and it's all around me. All right, let's see what we got here. So I have a large brush, good opacity, water. Right, here we go. Oh, that's nice. So I'm just gonna do I want to do the yellow first. I work light to dark. So I think in the woods, I guess if I were doing a cool, there is such a thing as a cool yellow, believe it or not, but I'm gonna do a wet yellow, or not a wet yellow, yes, of course a wet yellow, because it's watercolor, but a warm yellow. Let's see, and that's just to give us sort of a nice base to work from. And then I can dry that layer, and then go over it again with a different type of brush. So we're gonna play around a little bit because I'm new to this program. So some of these effects are gonna be a surprise even to me. I can't be the only one that had a difficult day today. How's everybody else? It has been a day. The opacity to be down. I want there to be a lot of water. Let's see what we got here. Bristle. Flat. No, keep it round. Oh, that's just the extra. That's just the same yellow. We want to go into for a green there. Kind of like a very light leafy green. Let's see what we have. Again, if it starts to get laggy, don't panic. Let's see. Selling alcohol on a triple holiday kind of sucked. Oh, bummer. Sounds like you need to partake of the drinking of alcohol in addition to selling it now that you are somewhat free. Ah, Lunar New Year and Family Day. Family Day. That would almost be charming if I imagine people enjoyed the company of their families a little more. This is not wet enough. Phrasing. So actually this program allows me to add, see how it turned like bright blue? That's because that's showing me where all the really wet parts are. But I want it to blend a little bit more, so I'm going to add a little bit more wet. And that should kind of make it spread a little bit more. That was fast. What, the watercolor? Oh yeah, look at it go. Woo, there it goes. Ooh, I like that. I like what that's doing. I'm gonna come bring it in here. Bring it in. Bring it in. Scatter it. Now get rid of that. Oh, see what it's doing there, you guys? See how it's bleeding in? Ah, that's awesome. Woo! I like that, but I gotta make it dry fast because otherwise we'll be here forever. Oh no, dry that layer. Dry the hell out of that layer. Look at that. Oh, awesome. Looks a little intestinal at the moment. Let's see, what do we got here? Water brushes. Oh, different. Ooh. Getting ahead of myself. I need more green. I will probably go back in and want there to be more color in this. I'll probably go back in and add more yellow because the yellow will eventually disappear in all of this madness. As you can see, it's sort of like lumpy. Much like my reference photo. My first biopsy.png. Ah. So dry that. Let's see. Let's see now. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go from here? I want to go back into the yellow, I think. And just because we lost a little bit of it. We lost some. We lost it. We lost some. We lost them back there. There we go. La la la. This is quite the experience for me, for somebody who is used to the traditional modes of watercoloring, this sort of stuff. Where are we at with water? Woohoo! Look at that! I'm gonna dry it. Oh, there are crumbs everywhere? Why, did you bring cheese? Moby, you missed the beginning where all the exciting tragedy happened. No, this is just, I'm doing a watercolor wash background. Just going in here to explore the beautiful watercolor effects of this program, actually. And, dry that layer. And let's see, I want to do, I like speckling things, but I don't know if I have enough color yet. No, I'm looking at it and it needs more green for sure. You're here to rescue Stitch. Stitch is gone. There is no Stitch. There is only Gura Stitch. Hey, box boy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, Sim. All right. No, I want to go back into those warm greens now, but darker, like my mood right now. Nah, we need more. Give me more, but I don't want that particular brush. I want, let's see, round two. Round two, fight. Nope. Oh, that wasn't bad, I guess. Let's see, watch that do something. Ooh. It's all spready. Phrasing. Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah, this is the ticket. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. So yes, if it's getting laggy, this is because the program's like, hey, this is a lot of bullshit for me to take in at once. Or the computer's like that. I'm like, relax, computer. You got this. You got this. I believe in you, computer. All right. Now it's very now we're getting into some like mossy mold. Perhaps some algae bloom is happening. Oh, I designed my avatar. I designed myself. On my planet, we get to, before we go anywhere, we have to do strenuous research on the local population and see what appeals and what does not appeal, and then we decide how much we want to blend in, if at all. I mean, blending in is always much advised because, you know, it makes work hard when you keep getting stopped on the street and saying, hey, I noticed you have blue antennae. Can you talk a little bit more about that? This is very wet now. This is very wet. So we're gonna dry the hell out of it. Dry that layer. So now when I look, nope, I've turned the wet view on. It doesn't show me any blue, which means that we have dried the layer. Thank you. Yes. It's all a big experiment for me. So now there's a beautiful effect. There is a splatter brush. Where are you, splatter brush? There you are. Don't try to hide from me. I know your secrets. Let's see. We don't want there to be a lot of, I want there to be no water. But I want it to be quite large to begin with, because we're going to do big splatter to litter. Ooh, litter. Haha, litter. But I don't want yellow, because that didn't look very nice. We're going back to green. Go back to a dark green-ish, darkish green. Very intolerant of blue antennae. It's an example, man. I'm just using it as an example. Ooh. I'm gonna go really big with this splatter. But I'm going to... Is there a way that I know that there's brush creator where you can kind of alter how far away, how like dense the speckle. But rather, I'll just play around with the opacity here. There we go. Woo! There's a big splatter. There we go. Ooh. Now it's a algae bloom snowstorm. Let's see. I'll see if they still spread a little bit, even though it's dry. Peculiar. Dry the layer. Before it gets too much. Before it's too much. Before it can't handle it. Splatter. Splatter this. Splatter that. Ooh, I like that. Opacity. Bring the opacity down. Bring the water way down. Oh, but bring the opacity back up again. There we go. This is like a different pattern, slightly different shape of splatter. It's hard to see, probably. Let's see. How is Mr. Wiggles? He's okay. If anyone is doing worse than me around Valentine's Day, it's Mr. Wiggles. He, like I said in a previous stream, he is in a unrequited love situation with my dashboard alien. Deborah, I believe her name is. Again, I don't really try. I try to stay uninvolved with that. But, he's okay. I think he's reading, like, 19th century French literature to kind of get through it. I want really dark green now. I want to go way dark, way down. But I want to do a new layer because this is all bleeding into one thing. So I'm going to do a new layer. Like this is all in the same layer. So give me a new layer. Oh, how do I make it do? Give me a new layer. Oh, there it is. New layer. Hey, you know, teddy bears can read. They can do complex geometry. They claim they can fix spaceships, but to be continued on that one. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that very much. How's the lag going for everybody? Is it bad? Or is it okay? I just don't want to leave the background and go jumping into this foreground without being ready. It happens, but not bad. Great. Perfect. Sumi ribbon. What does that do? Ooh. Well, I don't need that brush, but that's cool. This is looks like it's a bigger splatter. I don't want any water. Oh, yes. It's just going to be a series of splatter brushes for the next few minutes while I enjoy this program immensely. Like a big art nerd. I'm getting some nice textures coming through now. We're getting where I need to be. You ate the batch of... There's not just one batch of cookies, you know. What kind of sicko do you think I am that I just... Cookies don't stop with one batch, my friend. Alright, let's go back to yellow, but then let's do white, because... Time to lighten this up a little bit. What's this one? Ooh! That one's good for the edges. I like that for the edges. Got like a scrapey look. And I'm gonna make the opacity go with water, go away with water. The opacity go down. Oh, I like that. That's a good story. Make that yellow. Speaking of cookie batches, or if you prefer joy clusters, I've been doing some thinking about what to do, special things to do for future goal, like sub-goal meeting events, and one of them is to have a cookie bake-off. So I think that will be fun. Biscuits. Oh yeah, they're biscuits. No, biscuits are like a butter biscuit. Okay. I think I don't know what I want. Go do one more layer of white, but I want to do it on a different type of splatter. Don't want that splatter. That's okay. That's okay. But not great. Oh, there we go. That's good. Ooh, if I tap the brush, it changes. Ooh, it does like a real like effect of like splattering it. That's cool. Opacity, size way up, water way down. There we go. Green for one more round with the splatter brush, and then I think we're ready to start on the main event. Excellent. You want to be the official taste tester? Well, unfortunately, I have to be the official taste tester. Actually, because no one can, because it's not really fair to say, hey, everybody bake a bunch of cookies and I'll judge them based on taste when I can't very well taste anything. I mean, you could FedEx a bunch of cookies out here to the woods, but I'm not paying for shipping, so don't have any money for that. So instead I was thinking maybe I should do it based on like artistic merit. So we'd have a theme, like the first one could be cookies that look like my rocket ship. And who does the best cookie that looks like my rocket ship? Then it's less about taste. I suppose then you could probably, if you were decent at frosting but terrible at baking, it would be a strange thing, but if you were good at the artistic end of things but bad at the cookie making part, you could just sort of frost cut out pieces of cardboard and I wouldn't know the difference, but I would trust you guys, to be honest. But that's probably my first mistake. Actually, it's not. If there was anybody here at the beginning of the stream, you know that that was not my first mistake. So. All right. Let's get into it. So like I said, this is going to be... You can bake a fire explosion, you can bake a I don't know, like you can use an easy bake oven like I do. So with and this layer is going to be, I was going to set this up to be portrait, because that's what my picture is that I'm working from. And I want it to be, I'm going to do pencil and I'm going to make it white. And I'm going to make the opacity go up and I'm going to make, let's see. Oh. No, we're going to do ink then, or a marker. Just anything that can give me a nice solid line so that I can mark where this is going to be. Too solid. Or too big, I guess. Whoop. I guess I could just make it super straight by shift hold. Yeah. Nope, that doesn't work that way. All right. Still getting used to the program. There we go. One there. It's roughly goodish. So then everything will go within this rectangle-y bit here. And then when it's finally finished, I guess I could crop it now, but it makes it easier to see if I can have it here like this for now. Let's see. Okay, so now on to the next layer. I'm going to first go lock that layer. Here we go. So, let's start with my characteristic underdrawing. We'll do... See, we have pencil. Oh, 2H. No wonder it wasn't coming in that well. 4B. We want 2B or 4B. Those are soft pencils. And we want... The opacity doesn't have to be way, way up. How big is that? I want it to be a little bit smaller than that. Oh yeah, we need to go down. Go down. There we go. Better. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go start right here in the center. Well, the center-ish. An upper center. Let's see. And then oh. I wonder if I should do just my face, but no, I'll do the full body. I'll get as much of my body in there as I can. And this might end up being bigger to fit my massive brain, which I'm using less and less these days. You'll be buying energy drinks for all of my streams. Careful, my friend. Hello, Sketch and Sound. Yes. Yes, but it's not such a debacle. In a sense. Because I can't... It's very early in my streaming career, I guess? I guess it would be silly of me to give the whole game away. So, I said, why not maintain the illusion a little longer, eh? But this is quite, I do have to say, this is quite close. This is, I mean, poor Photoshop skills aside, this is, quite close to how I look in real life. IRL. I was debating changing the pose a little bit to account for showing more boobage. I feel like that's something that people like, but meh. With the day I've had, I didn't feel like doing any extra work. I'm a wireframe underneath all of this. Yes, I have both a skeleton and an exoskeleton. Sketch and Sound, the avatar of myself it's made by, I did not make it. It is made by Android Studio 24. The deets are up further in the chat, because somebody else asked as well. So, I suppose they keep their proprietary, maybe it's proprietary, I don't know. Boobage is pretty cool. Everybody loved boobage. Let's see. Of course, I have my big. I'm a card-carrying member of the One Sleeve Club. My robot too. I am not a robot. I am not a robot. Though that reminds me, I watched the original Blade Runner recently, and I really liked it. I was not expecting to like it, but I did. And there was some confusion for me watching it, though. I had to look up later, because I was sort of confused by whether or not replicants were robots, or whether they were androids, or whether they were biological organisms that were just better, faster humans, I guess. But I did learn. I learned, and then I immediately went to watch the sequel, which was also good. I also enjoyed that. Let's see. My hand would be there. Oh yes, you guys get to watch me struggle with drawing hands. Lucky you. This is a great day. My last class was just watching Blade Runner. Let's see. My sleeve. That side. My boots. My stomping boots are just barely making it in here. At least on one side. Where's my eraser? How can I atone for my mistakes? You can't, Luna. You can't do that. You can't atone. Double lunch? Ooh. I feel like my little thingy is here, and my sleevey goes down there, and then my. Although I'm wearing, I don't need. Maybe I'll make my legs as thick as my Tinker Amelia ones. I might have to move my whole thing up so that I can. See. Ah, it disappeared. I'm back. Hey, do what I say. It doesn't want to do what I say. Well, be that way then. Interesting. I know. I know how I'll make you do what I tell you to do. With this button. Nope, that's not working either. Oh, because it's on the wrong layer. Aha. Oh. There we go. Aha! Now my feet should fit. Oh. There we go. Alrighty, back to sketchy. Let's see. You just keep moving forward. Yep. That is my philosophy. Can't change what you can't change what you can't change, can't control what you can't control. By the way, this is going to be a long-term project. This is, I'm not really sure how far I hope to get in this stream with this particular set, but we'll get there. Probably we'll get the whole underdrawing. We'll get finished, at least. That selection line. It's annoying. I will need to bring back my sitting thingy. You know, the place where one sits, the city thingy. A stool, if you would, miscreant. Let's see. Bring me up. Feel like I need to work on the structure of the face. What's everybody planning on doing? So, does anybody here have any Valentine's Day plans, or is it like one of those, we don't want to talk about it? I need a smaller pencil. Scale will not work for me. Ooh, neither will that scale. All of this. I don't like it. It's a stay-home day for me. And when you stay home, what will you do? Read a fine book? VTubers and sleep. Excellent. I did not made a plan to do a Valentine's Day stream. For lots of reasons. I figured there's probably plenty of Valentine's content on for VTubers already, so didn't feel like I had anything to add at this juncture. But then I thought, you know, maybe I don't know, maybe I'll play some Minecraft and just invite people in. I don't know. Play games, watch VTubers, sleep, and eat. I'm very fond of eating myself. Although there's not much. I'll probably dig into the macaroni again. Though I have figured out how to boil it correctly. I did not know how to do that the first time I had to. It's very demoralizing to be laughed at by a bunch of 11-year-olds, I'll have you know. So I've been told that that's probably why they laughed so hard. They couldn't believe I didn't know. I almost gave the game away, you guys. They almost figured out that I was not of this planet. But I claimed to have had a head injury, and that seemed to both shame them and get me out of that little situation. And gosh, don't we love shaming kids? It's fun. It's good stuff. I believe that this face that I'm making in this photo is accurate. Accurate to today. What are you gonna do? You laugh. You laughing or you crying? So I want to laugh. That's what I think. Didn't know that, that children feel empathy? Or that aliens feel empathy? Get that eraser back in here. Oh, I do like this program. Mm. 11-year-olds? No. Nope. Pretty much, they're pretty much heartless. Empty husks. Now, I don't know when that changes. You'd have to tell me. If it changes. Are you guys doing okay? Are you guys still empty husks, or... I thought, thank you guys for joining me to this evening. It's good. It's nice to have company. Especially since I was feeling so crummy. But nice to have someone to talk to. After the last Minecraft stream, I decided to, I realized I still had more terraforming to do. And I was like, nope, I can't do another stream where all I'm doing is moving sand mountains around. So I did that. I went back and I cheated and I did that and I fixed things so that now when we go back in, you'll see I've updated a couple things, but I've left the cool stuff. I've left the cool stuff for the next stream. Yeah, I can. That's why I said earlier I was really looking forward to this because I really needed to relax. So I hope you guys don't mind me griping a little bit. Some things you just gotta get off your chest. I think what I might do is work my way from the face down. I know a lot of portrait artists will just do the whole thing at once, like layer by layer, but I kind of just don't want to do anything but the face right now. Plus, I'm liking the way it's coming out, so. Stick to the positive. Yeah. So what sort of relaxing things do you guys play while you've kind of got several tabs open, I assume, when you're watching these streams, these types of relaxing streams? Little stars, my little stars. What would I do without my star? They're actually a weapon, did you know that? I can actually take these out of my hair and I can throw them like ninja stars. Mario RPG randomization. Oh, nice. Oh, don't end the day with bad news, or any news really. I mean, I know it's hard to resist sometimes, but you know, humans have a hard enough time getting to sleep as it is. You really ought to avoid the news at the end of the day. Can I show it to you? Oh, by taking my stars? I am not built for that function. As of yet. But gosh, I'd love to do that. Someday I'll show you. Promises. Remember what I said before. I keep my promises. What? You turning my my hair decorations into ammunition? I'm sure somewhere would consider it unlawful, but I'm not there. I feel like my boobies aren't big enough. But what else is new, right? this is why I wanted to focus on my face. That's another thing about Valentine's Day. Kind of brings out all the insecurities one might have about their physical appearance. No energy drink. How are you gonna stick with me? We've got at least another hour. Do you have any what's that horse tranquilizer called? Do you have any of that? I should be careful. I don't promote the condone the use of illegal and illicit materials for recreational purposes. But just want you to have a good time. On your way to the meth. I'll do my best, and after the stream, I'm going back to sleep. Yes. Yes, please. I did get a chance to take a nap today, and not a very good one, but it was one of those naps where in the nap I had a dream about watching a movie. I was watching a movie. It's not a real movie, like it's no movie I'd ever seen or heard of before. But I was really enjoying it, and for the life of me I can't remember what it was about. But then I woke up before I knew the ending, and so I'm sitting there grumpy because I'm awake. But then also grumpy because I didn't get to finish the movie, the dream movie in my head. And I'm never gonna know how it ends. I gotta learn how to lucid dream, you guys. Do I want some? I actually have wine. I have my Le Cheap, as you can see, which I'd forgotten about until this very moment, so I'm gonna take a sip. Relationships can be overrated, too energy and time consuming. That's what this is what I don't understand about, like relationships where it's like multiple people, more than two. Because it's like, I think about if I tried to do it and I think, oh, I would be exhausted. That's just, I mean, not from, I just, it's just like a lot of mental energy. And dating is a lot of energy too. Like, you put all this mental energy into getting to know somebody, and then, or like you have the first date and it's okay, but like you're nervous and you're anxious, and then go on the date and it goes okay. You think it goes okay, and then you come home and you're exhausted, but then they never talk to you again. It's like I put a lot of energy into that. I mean, I know it wasn't. I know all we did was go to a movie and get some Five Guys, but I put a lot of energy into it. Okay, so I'm not gonna stop putzing around with this face, and I'm gonna start adding some color. Maybe. No, I gotta fix this eyeball. I lied. Sometimes I lie. Okay, so that's our, let's see, layer. Okay, that merged that layer. Good, good, good. Then I want this layer to be under that layer. Todd Kibbutz. Yeah, it does. I mean, I also glum because right now, not necessarily because of that, but also because I am stranded here on Earth, and I do miss my family back home, my family and friends back home. Yeah, we could do the whole Zoom thing. Obviously, I have the internet to handle that, but But it's not the same. It's not the same as, you know, being able to interact. And so now I have my outline, and I need to start laying down some color in this program that I'm not familiar with. So this could get tricky. It's not unusual for people to be dating multiple people at once. I read that's how it used to be. Like with the older generations on your planet, they used to, I guess, I don't know why it changed, but they used to date like 2 or 3 people at once. And it was kind of this understanding that, you know, once you decided to go steady, you know, or whatever, then you stopped dating the other people. But somewhere along the way it changed. Ooh, that's a big paintbrush. I wonder what type of paint I should work with here. If I should do watercolor over the top, or if I should do pencil or pen, I'm not quite sure. Or maybe I'll do colored pencil. I can blend it. I'll start with acrylic. I haven't done acrylic in a long time. Nothing could go wrong, right? Loading. Wetness. No wetness. I don't want it to be wet at all. I just want to fill in the blanks here. What do we got? How does it behave? How does it behave? Does it get wet? Does it blend? Go back. That was a very big stroke. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna also go in deep. We're going in. We're going in, you guys. You can see all my pores. And they're green. Round brush. Knife. Ooh, I can scratch the hell out of myself. You missed me being depressed. That's all. Nothing much. Ooh, fan. What does that do? Ooh. Nothing I want, but that's kind of fun to watch, though. Eee. Funky. Your favorite in real life is watercolor pencil. I have a lot of that that art in my... Watercolor pencil is a puzzle to me. Because watercolor sort of defies being controlled, and so then you have this very easy to control medium pencil, and then you do the art with the pencil, and then you get it wet, and then it's uncontrolled again. But then you have to be careful how much you put on when it's dry, because you don't know how it's going to act when it's wet. I'm still getting used to it, is what I'm saying. Let's see. Liner, filbert. Filbert. I wonder who the filbert brush is named after. You know it's named after. Okay, so because this is new, so I'm going to do this, and it's not going to look like anything, but then I'm going to try and go in with another color on the same layer and see what happens. Like, does it blend together, or does it just go over the top? I think it just sort of goes over the top. There's no blending, it looks like, unless I do the blender. There is a blender brush. What is that? Blend, smudge. I don't want to smudge, I want to blend. Oh, so I go back in and then it does the thing. It does the thing when I do the thing. It does the thing. Okay. So it won't? Really? It won't blend on the I thought I saw someone... I've watched a bunch of tutorials with this, and I thought I saw somebody using acrylic and they blended colors together on the image. Let's find a different color. Maybe if it's got more water in it. Oh, it does bleed a little bit when I do that, because there's water in this particular. All right. I was just told that the nearest shop will be opened even if it's non-trading Sunday, but it'll be open at 10 a.m. or 6. Ah, bummer. All right. Well, I've placed this down. It's not right, but but it's I can paint over it. So I'm just come along with me, if you will, on a journey of Self-discovery. Let's see. The photograph lighting is kind of ambient. It's not really coming from any particular direction, but I'm going to make it come from a particular direction because that will make life easier for me. So we're gonna say the light is coming from, and I do this a lot in my drawings. I actually draw like an arrow, or I'll draw like a light bulb with like that, make the light, and that reminds me that's where the light's coming from. That's where the light source is. So that will help us. Okie dokie. Back to the paint. No, not that one. We're gonna stick with acrylic. We're gonna be brave. I am gonna get rid of the wetness though, because I don't want it. Loading, and I want back to my peachy skin. Pale, easily sunburned, lobsterized skin. Then we'll do this. And I will leave a little bit of green showing through just so that I can tell where the line of my nose is before I get any shading in there. And get my rosy cheeks and my freckles. I have chin. Laying out big flat areas of color before going in with shading. A little bit of light there. Let's see. Now, I have this color, but that's not really the right color. But we'll keep it. I can go over it, and I'll use that as a way of distinguishing different tones right now. We want some rosiness. Something rosy, something peachy pink. But not too peachy pink. Actually, maybe it's more of an orangey tinge. No, that's too orangey. Less. Less is more. Nope, that's too less. That's back to where we were. Wow. I'll go with that. For now. We're gonna need a little bit of darkness to do my lips too. Look weird without my lips. Those not what I want to do. There we go. All right. That's a nice color. Ooh, that's a very big brush. Got it. Smaller. Actually, before I do that, I should blend the skin tone under. Oh, nope. Lies. There we go. There we go. Soften that up a little bit. And then go in with the peachy pink. I'm just gonna fill that in. Gonna look freaky, for sure. She has no mouth. Oh God, what did I do? Everything's fine. Everything's under control. All right. Back to that lovely peachy color. Actually, do that one because that'll be darker for the upper part. Ooh. Oh, that's just the under layer, the drawing part of the layer that's coming through. Oh, see, now it's blending in. Well, interesting. It's doing it now. Curious. Curious. I see, actually. You're not going to be able to see my lower lip very much because the drawing part is in the way. We'll fix that. Go to that layer. We're going to erase the hell out of it. Because we don't need it anymore. We don't need you. Served your purpose. Alright. Let's see. I want a liner of very fine lines here that we need to account for. So many zombies? Talking about my face? Actually. Talking about my face. Oh, nice. Did you win? Did you win? Did you beat the zombies? Did you do the part with the winning? Dolores O'Riordan. We won so hard, now comes base fixing. Fix the hell. Yeah, now comes the hard work. Shooting zombies in the face, that's the easy part. Not going to get too fussy with this right now because I'm going to have to go back in and do a whole bunch of fixing. But we've avenged Reno. It's okay. Nobody has to continue to avenge Reno. I mean, I appreciate the gesture for sure, but we have avenged Reno. Now we must honor his memory with I don't know, parades maybe? Iron, steel, and a nail gun. I mean, that's better than what I've got. Send it over. Got that intense look in your eye, Luna. Relax. Been a hard day for everybody. Whoa, hey now. Keep going back to that. Doing a little fun here. That looks. Alright, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna fix the eyeball. Because this eyeball needs fixing. But with something much smaller than that. Significantly smaller than that. Yes, I'm over the top of the, Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Whoopsie. Got that on the wrong layer. That's okay. That underneath there. Ooh. That fixed a lot of things right away. Not everything. Surely not, but I can see a lot better now. See what I'm doing a lot better. Maybe for acrylic painting, digital paintings for this program, I don't necessarily need the underdrawing. Let's see. I have to put up a poll because I'm doing basically all drawing and chat streams this week except for I'm doing a collab at the end of the week, and then I opened it up to vote for whether people wanted Minecraft or if they wanted something else. So I have a couple of ideas of things that I like playing, but I'm curious what you guys are interested in seeing. And then I was doing some brainstorming about, I think I mentioned this earlier, about the different goals I'm going to meet for subscribers, what I wanted to do, and I talked about the cookie competition. Then I stopped because we got sidetracked about that. We got all excited about cookies, and then I didn't go on to elaborate further. Then I think that was because we have this 250 was the karaoke, and then 1,000 subscribers is the cookies, and then that's as far as I've gotten. I mean, I kind of jokingly said we'll do a Dragon Ball Z at 9,000, something Dragon Ball Z related. but I am undecided. Yeah, she was playing Minecraft earlier. I only dropped in for a little bit, but she had the lava level. She was playing with fire, literally. Yeah, it should be a fun collab. I'm excited about it. Sometimes bigger is not always better, particularly in art. Sometimes you need that fine line, those fine lines to get what you want. Sorry, Texas. I know everything's bigger there. Sometimes you don't need it. You don't need it. Fix the line of this. Speaking of fixing lines. I go to this layer and erase that pencil mark. Getting in my way. Now it's become a hindrance. Pencil lines have become a hindrance. Oh, wrong layer. Boop, boop. A little bit, though. We don't want too much here because we just don't. We want a little bit of purple that we can blend. Now I feel like I'm in one of those makeup tutorial videos. We're gonna go for that smoky eye. Whatever the hell that means. You don't want to look like a raccoon, but we're gonna get you pretty much there, and we're gonna pull it back. And we're gonna convince you that you don't look like a raccoon, when you do in fact kind of look like a raccoon. A little bit. Hey, but like raccoon, there's nothing wrong with raccoons. The raccoons are cute. Raccoons are cute. That's what you want to look cute, right? Yes. I actually have a plan to do a makeup tutorial. It's for like a mini video. As a joke. Be a lot of fun. How you doing, you tall glass of water? Gosh. That took a I had to summon her from deep within. She was hiding. She's been chain smoking somewhere near my diaphragm for quite a while. I want to do my eyebrows now because I feel like it will help me figure out what color to make everything else on my face. Oh, nope. Wrong layer. There we go. I'm glad people got a kick out of that. out of Dolores and my auras. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. If I could feel it in my bones. In both my exoskeleton and my inner frame, my wire frame. But it was fun. I had a good time. But I mean, gotta find a way to make it fun. The skin bone's connected to the squishy bits. Exactly. Listen, I have this... No, that is much too big. Let's see what that does. That is not acceptable for this. Maybe that works? It's hard to say. It's that one! You know, the one? Hey, Casey Coyote. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yes, so for all those who missed my Twitter announcement, this is going to be a long-term project. So I will sandwich it in between other art streams wherein there's like quicker drawings going on or different styles going on. But this one is going to take me quite a while. I suspect to get it to my liking, it will take a better part of a month. Especially since I'm trying to do it in a program that I am not entirely comfortable in yet. But you'll get to watch the evolution of it, which should be interesting. Heyo, Amen, welcome. Welcome back. Did you leave? Or you're just saying hello again? Yep, had lunch. Whoa, what did you have? If I seem awkwardly obsessed with food, it's because I am. I do want to do yes, I very much am excited about the possibility of doing a funky, like, food, like, taste testing stream, where I try interesting foods from all over this strange planet of yours. Some pork. Just some pork. Just pork. Pork. You know what? We should have a national, so there's Valentine's Day where everybody celebrates how much they love another person or other people. I think there should be like a food day, like a Valentine's Day for food. Everybody take your pants off. Get your favorite food. It's time to it's time for food day. Set them both on fire! Fire! Kill them with fire. That help? To answer your question, like who do I... If I could only set one on fire, though, I would choose Rothko. Because I can see the benefit in Pollock's work for the purposes of for play or for experimentation. But it's like, okay, Rothko, you're very good at parallelograms and squares and stuff. We're all very impressed. Who's a good boy? Who's such a big boy? But, no. Nope. Nope. Big old pile of nope for both of them, really. I mean, at least Picasso could paint. Like, he had classically trained and he could paint. He's a terrible person, but he could paint. Roth can't. That's okay. Thank you for offering, though. What you could do, so for the food idea, the one where I'm going to do funny foods, what I would probably do is ask for recommendations on Twitter, and then try to acquire those things on my own, if I can. If I cannot, I will certainly do my best. I will do my best. I am an alien. I'm an advanced alien creature. I can surprise myself sometimes with what I'm able to do, but I will do my darndest. So... His expressionistic streak was the result of his failing eyesight, though, not pure artistic exploration. Oh. Excuses, excuses. No, you are right. That is right. That doesn't mean I have to like it, though. I mean, I wouldn't want somebody to like my art because they felt bad for me, you know? I'd want them to legitimately like what I did. For its own merit, you know? I'm getting the hang of this slowly but surely. Luna's Luscious Luncheon. Now that is a good name for the stream. See, I need... What happens if I go into this with some really fine tools like pencil or pen? I should do pencils first. Safer. Play it safe. Yes, it does. Art school says so. Art school says a lot of things. It says many, many things. Let's see what happens. Gives it some texture, I guess. Not quite. No, I don't like that. Rather do that with paint. Rather do that with paint. Oh, that's right. I gotta erase the pencil marks, the under marks here, because get in my way. That's right. And some of this is on. Oh, Luna. It's okay. Everything's fine. None of this matters. All a process. Hi, Luna. Oh, well, sorry. Hi, Cyan. I'm Luna focused right now. For many reasons. Hi, Cyan. How did you finish your Minecraft project? Thank you. It's getting there. It's getting there for sure. Yay, it's mostly done. Ooh, do this weird. Nostril. Just a little peek. I've got the smirk. My characteristic smirk. Let's see. But it's not enough. I don't want to put my hair in until I finished my face. Face needs a lot of love. But like I said, it's a big project. See what we can do. Speed things along. Nope, too much. I think what I need more of this color, but maybe just a little darker. Smaller brush. There's many colors mixed in here too. A little bit of purple. Just a little bit. Because there's also some orange tones too. Blend all these. Because what we need, my friends, is contrast. gonna look a little funky here for a second. It's like she's tripped into her makeup. Blend it out, girl. Blend it out. Keep that glow, though. Don't let anyone dull your shine. Here. That little annoying little thingy at the corner of your eyes. And so gray over that's fine. That's fine. We don't. That's all right because we're gonna blend it. But we're gonna go way in, you guys. We're going in deep. Phrasing. Phrasing. All right. How do I want to do this? My instinct tells me correctly. But you know. Oh, that's right. I accidentally did this on the wrong layer. So we're going to have to do it. I'm going to smoosh it first. Got to smoosh it a little bit because we're going to come back and we're going to fix it. We'll make it right. But first, we got to make it wrong. Sometimes you got to take a step back. Step on top again. Actually, what I could do is just merge the two layers down. No, I don't want to do that because then I have to have the lines and I don't want them. Deep. Rumi, are you in here? Are you still in here, Rumi? By any chance? No. All right. Perfect. So, for anyone who's been in here a while, in this particular stream for a while, you know I'm kind of feeling glum. But there is something you could do for me. To cheer me up very easily. I'm gonna stop this around 10. And I know many of you're tired and you want to go to bed. But you could do this one little thing for me before you do that. I would be a super grateful. Yeah, they're kind of greenish gray. They're a little hard to see. It's subtle. It's subtle. And also, it looks a lot darker now because I'm not finished yet. I'm building up the layers, so it's not going to be this sort of like super forest green at the end, but yes. Oh, hey! So anyway, yes. If, I was just saying, Rumi, I was just asking everybody if they wanted to cheer me up, because I've been feeling kind of glum today. If you want to cheer me up before you go to bed, you guys, if you could, I think we should all go over to Rumi's stream at 10, because she has a stream starting at 10. We should all go over there and just raid the hell out of it. How's that sound? It's okay. Everybody has bad days. You should do it. Come on, guys. Do it for me. We'll do it for Rumi, too, because she's great. But yeah, no, I'm doing okay, Rumi. It's just been one of those days where nothing went right, and you know, and then it's the timing of it being Valentine's Day. And so, I don't know, I need something to cheer me up. And sometimes the best way to cheer yourself up is to make someone else happy, right? Yes, 15 minutes. Just jump in, just for like 30 seconds, Sefin. Just for 30 seconds. Hey, what is this world for? We gotta stick together, right? I know, I'm excited too. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great fun. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's gonna be, hopefully it will be better. It will come out hopefully it will come out acceptable. It's getting there, actually. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, everybody go check out Rumi's stream. Oh yeah, that's the part I was the most excited about, the background, because it's here, let me back out so you can see it. It's super cool. It's all watercolor because it's this program that is just the coolest. So yeah, it does. I'm just focusing on my face right now. It looks like I'm gonna have to. I look a little bit tubby. My sketch makes me look a little bit tubby, but that's okay. But trust me, it'll all come together. Okie dokie, great. Yeah, you wanna feel fresh and clean for a new stream. Exactly, that's what the lasso tool is for. Ah, yes, it can help you cover all manner of sins. So yes, at 10 o'clock, or in 15 minutes, we're all gonna go raid Rumi's stream. Show her some love. 'Cause it's Valentine's Day, goddammit. Or almost. And nobody can tell you how to love or who to love, so... take that, Hallmark. I want this peachy color somewhere else. Ah, no, too much. Too much too soon. I want it... well, I do want it here. Brush that in. I do want it to warm up my snoot. Yeah, I can't wait to go see what Rumi's up to. But yes, so there's a lesson for you children that I actually I should have tapped into earlier, which is that if you are feeling blue and it's not going away, the best way to help yourself feel better, because really what the problem is that you're stuck in your own head, right? You're stuck in your own head, you're stuck in your own problems, right? The best way to get out of your own head is to see if you're somebody else you can cheer up. And sometimes the internet can kind of be a pile of poo when it comes to, you know, being nice to people. So let's see if we can change that sometimes, eh? Modbot takes care of us, takes care of me. Mr. Wiggles tries, but Mr. Wiggles is just too much in his own head. I do hope things work out with him and Dolores, Deborah. I don't know her name. I'm sorry. I don't know the name of my alien dashboard, my dashboard alien. I just don't. Sorry, I feel guilty now. I feel guilty that I don't know her name. Yeah, check it out, Rumi. It's a ton of fun. It is, I warn you, it is very it's very CPU hungry. It will demand quite a lot from your computer. But it does beautiful watercolor effects, and it's my new favorite thing, and I'm learning more about it every second that I'm doing this. We can't remember all the names. I'm trying to get better. I often am in situations where I really ought to remember someone's name, and I just don't. And it just makes me look so insensitive and thoughtless, and to be quite honest, probably I am thoughtless in that moment at least. So I'd like to call that one of my goals, maybe. His lips are looking a little crunchy, but I'll fix them. They're looking a little crunchy. That's okay. Progress. Oh, maybe I could set them up. You gave me an idea, Moby. Maybe I could set Mr. Wiggles up with my dashboard alien. I mean, and that would get him, when he's feeling like frazzled and annoying, I could get him out of my hair that way. He could go to because she's in she's still in my broken spaceship, so they could go hang out there and do whatever it is a dashboard alien and a teddy bear do. I don't know. I try not to ask too many questions. It gets complicated. Yes, it's Reno month. Okay. Yep. It's intense stuff. Right. So, where do we go from? My cheeks look flat. I don't have flat cheeks. I have delightful, rosy, peach, pinky, apple cheeks. I don't have these flat cheeks. Fix these things. Rebel? The rebel or rebel? I say rebel, but I'm gonna smooth them out first. If I have this little smirk, I have to have little like a little laugh line. Oh, hi, Etsu. Thank you. You're thinking, oh, you're thinking about posting the work in progress? Well, why not? I know why not. This has been putting my art on Twitter and on online for everyone to see has been quite the humbling experience because it makes me feel very vulnerable. Like, because of course, like, it makes you feel like, oh gosh, people are gonna hate it or people are gonna say terrible things about it. But it's like, yeah, they are. They might. But it's like, okay, but then, I don't know. So what? It's random people on the internet. It's always nice to get compliments. But, like, learning to take the, learning to figure out what's the, constructive criticism and what's, just people being mean for the sake of meanness. It's hard to do sometimes, but so, like, this, for example, what I'm making right now, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, I've done it so much better. I've done this so much better. Why am I so bad at this? Why is this so bad? But then I have to remind myself, like, okay, it's not, first of all, not everything you make is going to be the best thing you've ever made, and nor should it be. That's silly to expect. And then secondly, I'm still getting used to the program. So even if nobody else can appreciate that fact, I have to be kind to myself. Nobody else is going to be nice to me about that. So I have to know that be realistic, I guess, about what I should. Why should I be the greatest, rebel painter there ever lived right out of the gate, right? That seems weird. That seems weird to expect that. But, so I try to remind myself that, and it's hard because it's always easier to give advice than to take your own. But there you have it. This has been your live stream therapy. That'll be $250. I don't accept any insurance. Okay, I need to hop off. Awesome. Okay, Rumi, we'll see you in a little bit, okay? Have fun. Yes, that's true. I am doing it live with no touch-up time. That is very fair. And there are artists who are very good at all that stuff. And, without, right out of the gate. But that's them, and this is me. Oh, thank you, Rumi, I hope you feel better soon. Thanks, I feel better already. I do like the way the eye is coming out. It's slowly getting there. Oh, it's 6:56. All right. Well, there's not too much I can delve into very deeply at this moment. Dive deep. But that's where we are. That's how we're starting. So I'll always announce when I do an art stream whether I'm doing this portrait or if I'm doing something different. So you can decide whether you want to watch me do progress on this or if you want to come in for something a little bit more that goes a little bit more quickly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I hope to see you back for when I keep continuing with the progress. And be sure to go over to check the post if you weren't here. Oh, thank you, Modbot. Go over to Rumi. Let's do a Rumi raid. Let's raid her stream with love, of course. Be nice. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate all your patience and for helping cheer me up. And thank you so much. It was a difficult day, and you helped me end a difficult day in a positive way. So thank you. So if you have a good night, there's no stream tomorrow, but then there'll be another art stream the day after tomorrow. So have a if you are one to enjoy such things, have a happy Valentine's Day. Spread love where you can, Valentine's Day or not. Okay? Bye guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you guys.